This is not going to be a long and convoluted recap post because if you want the complete results, Killy Kev has already recapped Survivor Series. But I am going to point out one thing that I said on Twitter. I'll show you a screen cap here, and this was at 9:43 p.m. So if you're booking for a huge pop, Triple H gets in, gives Ziggler a pedigree, the lights go out, and Sting makes the save. Called it. But then again, anybody who was thinking about it and heard the rumor that Sting was going to be at Survivor Series in St. Louis could have predicted the exact same thing and probably did. So that doesn't make me a genius. Not that I would ever claim to be. I'm just saying that it was the obvious way to go. Was it too obvious? Was it something that WWE should have swerved because of the predictability of it? My answer is no. Just because you can figure out ahead of time what they're going to do does not necessarily mean that you should book like Vince Russo and do something else just because everybody figured it out before it took place. Sometimes that's not a bad thing. Sometimes when you watch a movie like Guardians of the Galaxy, you want to know that the heroes are going to prevail at the end. You don't want to swerve where, whoops, Star-Lord's dead, everybody failed, haha, fooled you. No, you paid $8 for it. You want to see a happy ending. So, guess what? You didn't even have to pay for Survivor Series if you signed up for WWE Network. In the month of November, you got it free. So, for the cost of absolutely nothing, you got a logical and definitive happy ending. Team Cena prevails, Team Authority loses, they're out of power, and by executive order of Vince McMahon, the only person who has the authority to bring back the authority is now John Cena, which was Vince McMahon's little way of adding spice to the mix because of the fact that Triple H, his son-in-law, had threatened to fire everybody on Cena's team. I thought that was a pretty good stipulation to add at the last minute. I thought this was a better Survivor Series than I could have hoped for. I didn't have much interest in it going in. By the end of the main event, I was not only happy with the way that it had been presented, I was happy that Sting was booked in a way that made sense. You don't want him to come out there and be Johnny Badass and have a 15-minute match on his very first show in WWE. You want him to come out there, not say anything, stare down Triple H, have Triple H try to take a swing at him and miss, kick him in the gut, give him a Scorpion Death Drop, walk away after helping Team Cena win, and basically set up the premise that if you know this guy, this is what you'd expect from him, and if you don't know this guy, here's who he is, here's the kind of character he is, he stands for what's right, and he's going to help the good guys. Everything they needed to do worked here. A plus WWE, and I don't say that very often, but you did a good job tonight.